Hi guys, in this video I'm going to share with you 10 bad beauty mistakes that you may be making today that you need to stop. If you would like to know what those 10 beauty habits are, please keep watching. Hi guys, my name is Ange. Thanks for joining me on my channel Angela Stuart Beauty, where I share my experiences on all things beauty and lifestyle as I navigate my more mature years. If that sounds like you, please consider subscribing by clicking on the subscribe button down below. And if you would like to be notified when I upload any new videos, please don't forget to click on that notification bell so that YouTube lets you know each time I release a new video. Thanks for joining me today and taking time out of your day to watch my video. Now, I'm going to share with you 10 bad beauty habits that we need to stop doing today. Some of these I have done myself, so we're not all immune to these habits. They are an everyday occurrence in a lot of people's lives, but if you are wanting to take better care of your skin, I would suggest that these are 10 beauty habits that you might wish to stop today. The first bad beauty habit is something that I am good at keeping at bay and have done for many years. It is something that I am pedantic about. But a bad beauty habit is going to bed with your makeup still on. You may be too tired. You may have had a raucous night out and come home a little bit worse for wear, and you just want to climb into bed and just get to sleep. Without fail, I do wash my face, even if that's all I do. I might not do my skincare routine, but I do get the makeup off my face. And I suggest that this is a habit. If you do this, you need to stop, to just give your skin some tender loving care. Makeup left overnight can cause blocked pores due to overnight having a build-up of sweat, sebum, the makeup that you've got on, and that in turn can cause an acne flare-up, spots, and just an unhealthy skin. It can also induce dryness and redness and increase the skin to sensitivities. All these things combined can just make your skin look more dull, and you may be prone, if you are anything like me, prone to more hyperpigmentation in your skin because your skin is getting irritated. So just be kind to your skin. No matter how tired you are, I suggest that you do take your makeup off before you go to bed. The second bad beauty habit that I think a lot of people get caught in the trap of, it might be a cloudy day, or you might not think that you need protection, but you are not wearing sunscreen on a daily basis. It is recommended that we apply 3 to 5 mils of sunscreen to our face twice daily. That's 1 to 2 teaspoons of sunscreen a day applied to your face twice a day. That is the recommended amount of sunscreen that we should be using on a daily basis. So if you are someone who doesn't wear sunscreen on a daily basis, I think for the best outcome for the health and well-being of your skin, this is a beauty habit you need to break and start to wear sunscreen on a daily basis. You will be so thankful in the future if you do wear sunscreen, and I'm trying to really drum that into my children, like even as young adults. If you can be wearing sunscreen on a daily basis from a young age, you are going to be so thankful for that when you get to my age, or when you are a little bit more mature. Your skin will show you the dividends of just being so pedantic about your sunscreen. Another bad beauty habit that you need to address today is if you are not cleaning your makeup brushes or makeup tools. Studies have been done on makeup brushes that haven't been cleaned, and they can harbour Staphylococcus, E. coli, Streptococcus and Candida are just some of the bugs and bacteria that can grow when you are not cleaning your makeup brushes. So if you're not cleaning your brushes on a regular basis, you can have the risk of these microbes contaminating your makeup tools. And if you continue to use these brushes with these bacteria microbes in them on your face, you heighten your risk of dermatitis, acne, fungal skin infections. So it really is good practice to wash your makeup brushes and makeup tools regularly. Not only can you get clogged pores, acne, dermatitis, dirty brushes can also transfer bacteria or yeast infections onto your face, and you could get things like pink eye or conjunctivitis and even cold sores if you are very unlucky enough. So it is really good practice. Wash your brushes regularly and it will keep your skin safe. And needless to say, this is just for your personal use. You know, cleaning your brushes for your personal use. If you are using makeup brushes on other people, well then they need to be cleaned before they touch anyone else's skin. So I'm just talking about makeup tools that you would use personally. Now it's really easy to clean your makeup tools. All you need is a tool jar, tall enough to hold your makeup brushes. I use a teaspoon of a dishwashing liquid, a teaspoon of white vinegar and warm water, and I let this soak for about 20 minutes. Another solution you can mix up is liquid Dettol, a little bit of baby shampoo and hot water, or warm to hot water. And same thing, just let your brushes in this tool bowl sit for about 20 minutes, only on the bristles of the brush, not getting up into the ferrule. If you soak your brushes and you've got your ferrules in the water, this can compromise the glue or how they're fastened in the ferrule, and you don't want that. So you're just wanting to soak the bristles of the brushes. Then after about 20 minutes, remove each brush one by one. Sometimes because I've left it too long and I have a few brushes, I will take say 3 or 4 eyeshadow brushes, and I use a little bit more soap or shampoo. Create a foam in the palm of your hand, or in my case I have a little just a little rubber, it's a Sigma rubber brush cleaning, and I run it under a running tap and just brush over that. You can just brush into the palm of your hand or on one of these brush cleaners and just rinse with cold tap water. Don't stand your brushes upright to dry. Once again, the water will stay in the ferrules and can compromise the fastening or the glue that are in those. So I lie mine all out flat on a towel after squeezing all the excess water out and patting them dry with a towel. I lie them all out flat on my bench until they dry, and they usually dry overnight for me. Another bad beauty habit that you really do need to stop is picking at your skin or touching your face. Now this is one that I regret doing when I've had breakouts and blemishes. I'm paying for it with PIE or post-inflammatory erythema, which is the sort of scarring you get and bruise marks you get from picking spots on your face. I have those all over my face, so I've definitely had this as a bad habit in my life. But by picking at your skin, you're causing inflammation, which in turn for someone like me who does pigment very easily will give me that PIE, and it just leaves these scars and pigmentation on my skin that I am forever battling with skincare to try and you know, erase that damage. It's damaging your skin when you're picking at spots as well. I know popping a pimple can be really, really tempting, and as I said, I've lost those fights. But in doing so, you can delay the natural healing time and create scarring and, as I said, pigmentation. Need to just try and remind yourself that if you are squeezing that zit or that pimple, you are forcing the debris, the bacteria, and the inflammation is getting forced down into the dermis and deeper into the pore, aggravating the situation and just making it worse, and it's just going to inflame that pimple even more. So please resist the urge to touch your face. I know it's hard. I actually tend to do it a lot more unconsciously. I'll be watching TV and I'll be playing with my face, but I need to, you know, you need to be more mindful and don't touch, don't squeeze. If you find you're prone to acne and it's not just the odd spot here and there, it might be a really good idea to consult a dermatologist. Another bad beauty habit that you might not think is a bad beauty habit, but cleansing your face too much or over cleansing your face. Once again, this is a habit that I was really bad at in my younger years. I had oily skin that I used to describe it to people that it was so oily that you could fry an egg on my face if it was hot enough. So oily, and I was definitely that person that used over stripping cleansers. I over cleansed. I cleansed more than twice a day, and for me that feeling of stripping all that oils out and that tight feeling actually made me feel really good, but it was really bad for my skin. So you're more prone to be doing this if you have oily combination skin. I think we are the sorts of people that tend to over cleanse our face, but not even just over cleansing, but just being careful that you're not using too harsh a cleanser and over stripping the natural oils and the good microbes and everything that we do have on our skin. So gentle cleansing is far more recommended than harsh over cleansing. The more you cleanse your skin, the more irritated it can become, and it just can be just so counterproductive to the healthy skin that you could have. So when you are stripping your skin of all those oils, your skin actually thinks, oh my gosh, it's gone missing, and you are triggering your skin to automatically realize, hey, there's no oil here, we need to produce more because there's no natural oil on the skin, which your skin needs a certain amount, but when you strip it all away, your skin goes into overdrive, it just produces more oil, and it is just a cycle that is just going to keep happening. The more you over cleanse, the more oily your skin is going to get. And your skin's just doing its job because it's getting the messages from above. No oil, and it just assumes something's wrong, so it's going to produce more for you. Another bad beauty habit that I think is very easy to fall into the trap of is not giving your skincare enough time to be effective. Switching up your skincare too often can actually prove to be counterproductive. Some skincare products need up to 2 months to actually show any benefits on your skin. Skincare doesn't normally, you might feel a difference immediately on some products, like especially hydrating products, you may feel a difference straight away, but for some other actives they can take up to 2 months before your skin actually sees any benefit from using these products. A good suggestion to keep you on track and to keep you focused on the skincare you're using is to record your progress as you're using particular skincare. Take photos, take notes in a journal, and just record in that way the progress of what's going. You may be surprised when you're looking at the skin every day and you think you're not seeing a result, but if you take a photo at the beginning and then you look at a photo say a week later, just do it by that to give yourself a little bit more confidence in the product and just give it time to work. By doing this recording process, you will be able to determine if there is any beneficial effect to your skin or not. But I do highly recommend that you give these sorts of products at least 2 months to work. I must admit, I don't use a product for a week and determine whether it's going to stay in my skincare rotation. I use the whole bottle before I decide if I'm going to repurchase it or not. Another beauty habit that I'm going to keep under this one umbrella is using too many new skincare products at once. You can oversensitize your skin, and if something goes awry, you do not know which particular product it is that you've added in that could be the problem if you start using a whole lot of new stuff all at once. It is a really good practice to add one new skincare product at a time, so that if you do have an issue or any sensitization to that product, you know what it is because it's the only one you've introduced at that time. If you were to have introduced 2 or 3 or 4 new skincare products and something goes awry in your skin, you start getting into an issue then that you've got to pull one out at a time to see, or stop them all and then introducing them one by one anyway. So just introduce one new skincare product at a time so that your skin can be open book to you and you know whether it's going to work for you. If anything reacts to your skin, you are sensitized, you have a reaction, stop using any skincare product immediately. It's always a good idea, if you do have sensitive skin, I would suggest that you patch test a product at the back of your neck or on your arm here, just to see if you may have a reaction to the skincare product if you do have sensitive skin. Another bad beauty habit that you need to stop today is having your shower too hot. I love a hot shower, but it is not good for our skin. I must admit, I have a little bit of a blast of a hot shower somewhere in my shower, but generally my showers aren't too hot. They're just at a warm temperature rather than scalding hot. And as amazing as it might feel to have a super hot shower, especially in the winter, it's not good for our skin. It affects our overall skin health by stripping the skin of its natural oils, and it can cause dehydration, inflammation, and even itchy skin. So I highly recommend you use lukewarm water for showers, or a little bit warmer than lukewarm for me, and make sure to follow up with a moisturizer after each shower, just to trap that moisture and keep your skin moisturized, because moisturized skin stays looking younger longer. Another bad beauty habit you need to stop today is picking at your nail polish. Now, a lot of people today are having gel manicures, and that's just another topic again for me. Gel manicures, I don't do them. I'm very wary about the fact that you are putting your hands in a UV light that is super concentrated. If we're going to be wearing sunscreen on our face every day, but we're happy to put our hands, which show age and sun damage so much anyway, because our hands are always out in the sun, and I personally feel that I don't want to put my hand in a UV light, concentrated light, and causing UV damage on my hands that are looking aged anyway. So I personally don't use gel manicures for that reason. It's just the UV light. I do gel nails because it's all air dried. It's not using the UV light. So I do have false nails. I just don't like the gel UV light things. Anyway, getting back to that. Picking your nails is a really bad habit, and I know especially in lockdown when people couldn't get their nails done, a lot of people I know were picking the polish off their nails. And why this is really bad is that keratin granulations occur when you start picking off your nail polish. And so when you're doing that, you're picking it off. You're also, the superficial layers of the nail cells are also removed. So you're not just removing the nail polish, you're actually taking nail cells or layers of your nail off with that polish as well, and it's going to leave an uneven layer, uneven texture and rough patches on your nails and leave them really, really vulnerable. I know it's very tempting when you get the gap from your nail bed and you get that gap, and then it's you start, and sometimes you can do this subconsciously and you start picking. Try to stop yourself picking at your nails, and please reach for the nail polish remover and remove it. Now with your gel nails, you can use an acetone based nail polish remover. It is going to take longer for it to come away, but I highly recommend you take the effort to remove any nail polish properly and just preserve the integrity of your natural nails. Another bad beauty habit. Now this is one I am guilty of, and I think it's more from habit, and that is shaking your nail polish bottle. And you're thinking, why would that be a bad beauty habit? Well, when you shake your nail polish in its bottle, you get little bubbles that form when you're shaking it up. And how that happens is that when you're actually shaking the bottle, air gets trapped in the liquid. And so when you go to paint your nails, you might get little bubbles when you are doing your nail varnish. And if you have never known what those little bubbles are, it is because you've shaken your nail polish bottle and the air has got trapped in the liquid, and then when you're applying it, that's when they end up all over your nails. The best way to mix your nail polishes is to actually just gently roll your nail polish in your hands. I'll grab one. There you go. I just went and grabbed a bottle. So instead of shaking, gently roll your nail polish like this, so that it's not being aggressively shaken. Just gently roll between the palms of your hands, and that will gently mix your nail varnish. And the last bad beauty habit that we need to rethink is applying your skincare immediately before bed. I have started getting into the habit of cleansing my face and doing my skincare around about an hour or two before bed. This gives your skincare time to absorb and do its work on your skin and actually be beneficial to your skincare routine, to your skin. If you were to apply it immediately prior to bed, the likelihood of most of your skincare ending up on your sheets or your pillowcase is quite high, and you know, most of it could end up on your sheets and pillowcase rather than doing its job of being absorbed into your skin and being effective in battling or helping you with all your anti-aging that you're wanting from your skincare. So try and get into the habit of cleansing your face, double cleansing of course in the evening, and applying your skincare at least an hour, preferably 2 hours before bed, so that it has had time to sort of do its magic on your skin before you climb into bed and snuggle up into all your bedding. Okay guys, so they were 10 bad beauty habits that I think we need to try and take control of and stop doing in our everyday lives. It will be much better for our skin, much better for our health of our skin, and they are easy little tweaks that we can bring forward and execute on a daily basis and be mindful of to promote a much more healthier skin. If you enjoyed that guys, please give it a thumbs up. If you've got any other bad beauty habits that you think we all need to stop, please let us know down in the comments below. We all learn from each other, and it would be great to hear from you what you think we need to stop as a bad beauty habit. Share it with us so that we can all learn from you as well. Don't forget, if you haven't already, please click on the subscribe button down below. I'd love to see you back. Don't forget to click on the notification bell so that YouTube can let you know when I upload any new videos. And I just hope you've all had a beautiful and a wonderful day, and I wish you wonderful skin health. See you next time, guys. Bye.